guys, it's Brooke. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I do not know how to do hair at all. So if this looks horrible, I'm sorry. If you can see the bobby pin I stuck in the back of my head, I'm sorry. Like, it's painful. Don't get me wrong. It's painful. I literally don't know how to do hair at all. So I attempted it. I'm regretting it. We're moving on. So today we're going to talk about body confidence and self-love and all of that, and a little bit of my story, because I have been there. I have, hated my body. I've loved my body. I've been all over the place with it. So I feel like it's a very important topic to talk about, and I figured why the heck not talk about it. I feel like I have not really talked about weight on my channel a lot. I feel like it's mostly loving like your inner self, or doing your makeup or something. Like, that's about it with what I talk about on the exterior, is basically just like makeup, which I think I should definitely expand. So I thought I would talk today about self-confidence related to what you look like, your body. So let's get into it. So my story with this, it's kind of a difficult one. It's not anything too crazy, but when I was younger, I remember thinking that I was fat. I don't remember how old I was. I want to say this probably started around, I want to say 8 years old. I started to look at myself and say, oh, I have this here, or I have this here. Why is my stomach bigger than my friends? Or different things like that. And I actually have a little bit of a side note story. This is really kind of a weird thing to talk about, but I'll talk about it. I had a poster in my room of Ashley Tisdale when I was probably, I don't know, I feel like it was around when High School Musical 2 came out. So whenever that was, I'm 18 now, you can do it. I feel like I was probably around like 12 maybe. She was like sitting on a beach ball or something. I don't know, it was like from Popstar or like J14, one of those magazines. And I remember, this is such a weird thing to say, but the way she was sitting, I think she was wearing like shorts or something. So the way she was sitting, you could see her entire leg. This is so weird. Once again, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I remember like her knee was slightly bent. So like it was kind of like this compared to like a straight leg, and her leg wasn't completely like bone. And I remember looking at that and thinking that was beautiful. That's like what I wanted, because then I feel like my leg was like very, very straight and like it had no curve at all. And I remember thinking like, I want that. Like, I want to have that. And it's such a weird thing to like think, because I thought in my head that that was a beautiful thing. And then you see now people are airbrushing to make their legs like this big. And I remember thinking about that. Even though I thought myself I was fat, I wanted to have a slightly larger thigh because she did. And I'm not saying that she had like big thighs or anything. That's not what I'm going for. I hope you guys know what I mean. Like, just the way that her thigh was, it was like you could see more than just a bone, basically. And I just remember thinking that that was beautiful and that was something to be desired for. I think that's a positive thing. I remember looking at that picture and not seeing bones. I saw like actual skin in a person. And whether that was airbrushed or not, I don't know, but it wasn't airbrushed away completely. And for some reason, it just like impacted me so much, and that it made me feel a little bit less like, oh, so like if I have a little bit of a stomach, that's okay because she has this on her leg, or like her legs look like this. I loved that picture because of that. And like, she wasn't even my favorite in High School Musical. Like, I liked her, but I wasn't like in love with her. I liked, Miley Cyrus or Vanessa Ann Hudgens, one of those people more personally, but for some reason that picture just impacted me. So I feel like around 8 years old is when I started thinking about that type of stuff. And when I saw that, like I said, around maybe 12, that just kind of like opened my eyes a little bit. Like, beauty is not just all, this big. And can I just say that when I look back at those pictures of when I was that age, I was not big. I was not, as big as I thought I was. I thought it was disgusting. I just thought that I had to like lose some stuff. But the other thing is that like I never tried to lose weight or anything when I was a kid. Like, I never did anything excessive. I remember there were a few random times where I tried to not eat for a few days. Or like eat like one meal a day or something, and then I gave up and like kept eating because I was like, I like food, what the heck. That was when I was probably around like, I want to say like 12 to 14 is when I did that. Maybe like 3 times within those like 2 years. It wasn't anything crazy, like it was never anything super intense, but I just remember that being something that I did for a few times. And it was never, like I said, anything crazy or anything like that. I tried it and I couldn't do it, which is a good thing, but yeah, it's crazy because what we see now, and when we look back like 5 years from now, we're gonna see a completely different person than what we see in the mirror right now. And I think with me and my body, when I started to like actually appreciate it, is probably, I want to say, junior year of high school, maybe around that time. I remember I don't know, it felt like I don't even know honestly what changed then. It wasn't anything specifically, I just felt good then. I don't remember if I was working out then. I would go through like random times where I'd be working out like crazy and then not working out at all. Right now I'm not working out at all. It's bad, I know, but I'm not. I don't know if that changed it or anything, but I became really confident in who I was, and I was like, yeah, like I do, like my stomach is my biggest problem area on me, but I still embrace it. Like I still wear crop tops, I still wear high-waisted things, and if you see a roll here or there, like that's literally me. And I think the thing is with bodies, you have to appreciate what they do for you. You can't just appreciate what they look like, you have to appreciate the functions that they provide. They give you nutrition, if you give it nutrition, you know what I mean? Like they give you the option to nourish yourself. They give you a chance to rest. Like bodies are incredible things if you think about it. Like I'm moving my hand right now. Like that's insane. Like the fact that you have this much control over something in your life and it's your body. Like I can't preach enough how much bodies are so impressive and beautiful. Not just because of what they look like, but because of what they can do for humans, what they can do for you, what they do for me. They allow you to think, they give you a place to think. Like, they're just incredible, incredible things. And I think when you stop looking at your body as something that is just a physical thing, and you start looking at it as a place where you are completely safe, a place where it's like, you can just go into your own thoughts and it's okay and no one's gonna, you know, hurt you, you're with yourself. I don't know, I think that's when everything changes. I think when you can look at yourself and appreciate what your body does for you is the biggest thing. And then that's when you stop thinking about that extra roll that you have here or there, or like the fact that your thighs have cellulite or something. Like that's when you just stop thinking about it, because when you think about what your body can do for you, that's what's important. And I'm not saying that I look at myself and I'm like, I have the best body ever. That's not what I'm saying, because I definitely don't. I have my body though, and I don't know, I don't have the best body ever, but I love it anyway, if that makes sense. And you know, I still have a stomach, like that's always been my problem area, that always will be, I'm sure, but I don't know, I don't really care as much. Last year, my senior year of high school, I went to the gym like 3 or 4 times a week. Like I was really into it, and it wasn't anything unhealthy, it was just I was really into it. And then I stopped getting into it. I unsubscribed from that membership because I went to college and everything, and my college has a gym and I haven't even gone there. And it shouldn't be funny, but it's just, when I was working out like crazy, I did get a good body, and I wasn't like completely there yet either, but I liked what I was seeing. I liked it then and I like it now, and I think if I were to go to the gym or start working out or something now, it would be more to just make myself healthy compared to get a physical result, because I'm comfortable with how I am, and I'm not a size 0. I think I'm a size 6 maybe, but I'm just me, and this is how I am. And I've noticed that actually, like, I have more of like an hourglass shape, and I never even knew that before, but like when I actually like looked at myself one day, I was like, I have an hourglass shape. That's actually like kind of cool. Like I didn't even notice that. I think when you start appreciating your body for its functions and its like internal and external beauty, which sounds kind of weird, but don't get me wrong, being healthy is important, and if you want to do something, if you want to get plastic surgery, or if you want to go to the gym and really work out, I'm not saying don't, just because that's not how your body is naturally, but I'm saying that if you do those things and you're still not happy, or if you don't do those things and you're not happy, just appreciate what it has done for you this far. I feel like this is such a touchy subject, and I'm not at a place right now where I dislike it. I'm very happy with my body, and it's not, like I said, because I feel like I look incredible. It's just because that it's me and this is how I am, and I just love it for that. And it's like I'm saying over and over and over, it's not because I have abs. I really don't. It's not because my legs, you know, are this small. It's not because I can fit in like a 00. It's not because of any of those things. It's literally just because like this is my body and like I'm gonna love it because it's mine. And I think there's something so special about that. Like everything that is physically on your body or in your mind, like that's just such a precious thing to worship and to appreciate and to love. And I think when you start pushing that aside, when you start saying, okay, but I don't look like her, or I don't look like him, or I don't have this that they have, that's when it becomes all cloudy and it just goes away. And I think if you keep trying to mold yourself into something that you're not, you're never going to appreciate what you are, which is like a very obvious statement. But I think when people should get plastic surgery is when they love their body, they love what they have, but they want to enhance it or maybe take some of it away. I think that's when plastic surgery, in my opinion, is okay, is when you have come to this realization of love for yourself, but you love yourself so much that you want to do something else for it. Personally, for me, like I said, I have no issue with plastic surgery. It's just not something that I don't think I will ever do. I don't really like surgery for the first part, and secondly, this is how I want to be, I guess. Like, I have no issues with how I am, and I'm not saying if you get plastic surgery you have issues with how you are, but I hope you get what I mean. So, I think that's what I want to say about weight and all that stuff. Bottom line is, don't worry about it. If I could go back to like my 12-year-old self, I would just hug her, honestly. Because I think when you're 12, when you're in middle school, when you're in high school, when you're in college, any age, that's not what you should be focusing on. That's never something that someone should be focusing on to the point of hatred or criticism on their own self. I just think that we all need to, okay, keep it together. I just think that we all should just calm down and love what we have. Because if you think about it, you have one life, okay? In this body, you have one life, you have one chance, and why not make it the best chance you can make it? Why not make it the best life you can make it? I don't understand people who go through life hating themselves, hating everything, just being horribly negative people. I don't get it. Because at the end of the day, at the end of your day, at the end of your life, that's all you're gonna have. And I feel like if you just keep doing that, that's just, it's not a good thing. If you are younger than me, if you're older than me too, but especially if you're younger than me, I don't care if it's by a day or 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, please, like this is going straight to you. This is not going to anyone else. This is going to you, right, watching this right now. Please love yourself. I know it's difficult. I know you don't want to. I know you want to be like Kylie Jenner or Vanessa Ann Hudgens, or you want to be like Beyonce, but you're you, okay? You're not any of those people. You're you. And appreciate who you are, because it's such a special and important thing. And if you ever forget your own worth, that's just gonna be horrible, okay? So find your worth, because it's honestly, it's right in front of you. It's right in front of you if you look in a mirror, I guess that's what I mean. It's you. You're your own worth. Just focus on that. Love it. Appreciate it. You might not be a size 0, but that does not mean anything. And I'm not saying if you're watching this and you're super skinny that like that's horrible. I'm saying whoever you are, appreciate it. Appreciate who you are. Appreciate what you can offer the world. You can offer the world so much, and I believe in you 100%, and I truly do. I might not know your name, I might not know how old you are, I might not know your favorite color, but I know that you have worth and value in this world because you're in this world, and you're in this world for a reason. And I love you so much, and I hope you have an incredible day. And if you ever need anyone to talk to, you can always come to me, because I know what it's like, and I've been through it, and I'm through it, and I love who I am. I love you guys so much, and please have an incredible day. Please be sure to subscribe, and thumbs up, and all that jazz. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.